So I'm Rob Clarijs. I'm the founder and creator of A Matter of Concrete, which is a coffee roastery based in Rotterdam. So our team now is, we're with 4, and we roast about between 700 and 1,000 kilos a week, so almost a ton a week. So the building is UNESCO World Heritage, called the Nelle Factory. It's a quite famous building here in the Netherlands and in Rotterdam specifically. It used to be the biggest coffee factory in all of Europe, and this was one of the first buildings in history where it wasn't a matter of wooden poles and brick and mortar, but it was a matter of concrete. The name A Matter of Concrete came from that being concrete, so very rational, reasoned, and I think that's something that should be thought throughout the whole concept. So not just where we get our coffees from, but also the packaging or the way we buy stuff that's at our roastery. So they could be from vintage furniture to reused shelving, or very sustainable collaborations with our green coffee suppliers, reusable packaging, and even the gas that comes into light up the roaster is CO2 compensated. It's a bit more expensive, but at least it's the best way of getting a gas roaster to be more sustainable. What customers like about A Matter of Concrete is the kind of uniqueness of the coffees that we try to source. So we try to find some rare coffees that we are either the only one here in the country, or one of the few people here in the country, or even the only ones in the world that get that coffee. I was so excited about the machine because it just made a lot of sense to me. Like, why wouldn't you want one of these machines in your roastery? Doesn't matter if you're a big commercial roastery or a small specialty coffee roastery, it will increase quality anyway. Are you going for quality or not? And then in specialty coffee, you are going for quality. So for me, it was a no-brainer. So the return on investment on the Pearl Mini, I believe it comes from 3 things. So first of all, there's of course the value in quality. So the value in quality is that even the best geisha coffee has a Quaker in it every once in a while, or a lower density bean, higher density bean that will be roasted a bit different. It will take out that coffee, like those beans, which is of course value in quality that the final customer will find. And you can charge a little bit more, of course, if you are sure that there are no Quakers in your coffee. You've invested in a machine, so it has to be paid in some ways. So that's like value. The second one is what I said about buying a coffee that other roasters can't buy because it's full of defects, but you take out the defects and you can end up with something very exciting. So you can get unique coffees that other roasters will never buy because of the defects in it. And then the third, of course, is buying a lower grade coffee, like a grade 2 Ethiopian instead of grade 1 from the same farm, where basically you're in charge of taking out defects instead of leaving that at the farm. And you can buy a coffee that is a little bit cheaper, but you end up with a coffee that is basically the same price as a grade 1. So there's a lot of value in those 3 different kind of ways that you can use a SOVDA color sorter. Imagine if you would never have a Quaker in your office fully automatic machine. It's something that is like that other roasters just don't do because they don't care about that quality that much. But then if you do, you can actually differentiate yourself from the other roasters. And yeah, that creates value.